Amsterdam, a city born from water, and a city that shaped the world. It began in the late 12th century, as a small fishing village along the river Amstel. Wooden houses stood on marshy land, and fishermen cast their nets into quiet waters. But soon, a dam was built across the river, and the settlement came to be known as Amsterdam, Amsterdam. By the 17th century, the Dutch Golden Age, Amsterdam transformed into one of the wealthiest cities in the world. Ships sailed from its harbors, trading spices, silk, and gold. The Dutch East India Company became the world's first multinational corporation, and Amsterdam's stock exchange, the first in history. This was also the age of art. Rembrandt, Vermeer, and many others painted masterpieces that still inspire. The city's merchants built grand canal houses, and its waterways became the lifeblood of trade and culture. The history was not always kind. In World War II, Amsterdam fell under Nazi occupation. The Jewish community suffered deeply, and the story of Anne Frank, hidden in a small attic, became a universal symbol of courage and hope. Today, Amsterdam remembers its past with pride and pain, but also with resilience. And from those waters of history, it has built a modern city unlike any other in the world. Modern Amsterdam is a living mosaic of cultures, ideas, and people, with more than 180 nationalities represented. It stands as one of the most international cities in all of Europe. Walking through its neighborhoods is like traveling the world in a single afternoon. Turkish bakeries fill the air with the scent of fresh bread. Surinamese spice markets bring warmth to the senses. Indonesian cafes serve satay and sambal, while traditional Dutch cheese shops remind everyone of centuries-old heritage. The Dutch people themselves are known worldwide for their directness. Conversations here are straightforward and honest, no unnecessary sugarcoating. Yet beneath this honesty lies a deep culture of respect, tolerance, and openness. Amsterdam is, at its core, a city of acceptance. It embraces individuality and celebrates freedom, whether in expression, lifestyle, or identity. Creativity pulses through Amsterdam's veins. It has long been a sanctuary for artists, writers, and dreamers, from the brushstrokes of Rembrandt to the bold visions of Van Gogh. Today, that legacy continues. Musicians perform in open squares, digital creators thrive in buzzing co-working hubs, and tech innovators position Amsterdam at the forefront of Europe's startup scene. It is a city where tradition and innovation exist side by side. The historic canals are the heart, but the diverse and dynamic people are its soul. In Amsterdam, fashion is not about extravagance, it is about balance between style and practicality. The Dutch have mastered the art of looking effortlessly chic, while staying comfortable in a city built for bicycles, long walks, and unpredictable weather. Everyday clothing often starts with the essentials: a good pair of jeans, durable sneakers, and a coat that can withstand sudden rain or gusts of wind along the canals. Amsterdam's fashion scene is understated but globally respected. Homegrown brands like Scotch Soda and G-Star Raw embody the city's design philosophy: casual yet refined, practical yet bold. You will spot young professionals pairing tailored jackets with sneakers, students mixing thrifted vintage finds with modern streetwear, and creatives expressing individuality through sustainable fashion labels. Sustainability, in fact, is not just a trend here, but a lifestyle choice. Many residents consciously choose eco-friendly fabrics, second-hand boutiques, and circular fashion initiatives. Food in Amsterdam is both traditional and global. The sweet stroopwafel, a caramel-filled waffle, melts in your mouth. Bitterballen, crispy meat snacks, are favorites in pubs. Fresh herring with onions is a quick street delicacy, and poffertjes, small pancakes dusted with sugar, delight children and adults alike. But Amsterdam is more than Dutch cuisine. Indonesian, Turkish, Moroccan, and Surinamese restaurants reflect the city's multicultural identity. Here, every meal tells a story of the world.
Amsterdam is more than a city, it is a living museum, where every street corner tells a story and every canal reflects centuries of history. The landmarks here are not just stone and water, they are the symbols of a nation's spirit. At the heart of cultural Amsterdam stands the Rijksmuseum. Its grand halls safeguard the works of Dutch masters Vermeer, Frans Hals, And above all, Rembrandt's Night Watch. This single painting, larger than life, captures the drama, pride, and artistry of the Dutch Golden Age. Each brushstroke whispers tales of power, light, and shadows that continue to inspire generations. Just steps away lies the Van Gogh Museum, where the vibrant yellows of sunflowers and the swirling blues of starry nights pull visitors into the troubled yet brilliant mind of one of history's most celebrated artists. Here, colors do not just decorate canvases, they breathe, they ache, they dream. History takes a solemn turn at the Anne Frank House. Within its modest walls, the diary of a young girl continues to echo across time. Standing in the secret annex, one feels the weight of silence, the fear of footsteps, and the resilience of hope. It is more than a museum. It is a reminder of humanity's darkest chapter and the light of courage that refused to fade. Yet Amsterdam is not only about museums. Step into Dam Square, the city's beating heart. Here, the royal palace rises in majestic stone. Once a town hall, now a royal residence. The square buzzes with life, street performers, bustling markets, and the hum of voices in countless languages. Amid the city's rhythm lies a sanctuary of green Vondelpark. Families picnic under ancient trees, children race bicycles along winding paths, and artists strum guitars to the setting sun. It is the lungs of Amsterdam, where leisure and nature embrace in perfect harmony. When the sun sets over Amsterdam, the city takes on a new rhythm. The canals, which shimmer quietly by day, glow with reflections of neon and lantern light. A sense of excitement stirs in the air, for in Amsterdam, the night is not an ending, but the beginning of another story. Not all nightlife is wild. Amsterdam has mastered the art of cozy evenings too. The city's traditional brown cafes, with their wooden interiors and warm amber lighting, are havens of conversation and comfort. Locals sip craft beers or Genevers Dutch gin while friends gather around small tables, laughing and sharing stories as the hours drift by. Along the canals, terraces glow under string lights, filled with the chatter of couples, travelers, and groups of friends watching the world go by. And then, there is the city's most infamous quarter, the red light district. Narrow alleys illuminated by crimson lights draw crowds of the curious and the captivated. Here, centuries of trade, controversy, and freedom collide. While for some it is a symbol of debate, for others it remains a place that embodies Amsterdam's reputation for tolerance and openness. Beyond the neon and spectacle, it is a reminder of the city's boldness to confront subjects often hidden elsewhere. But Amsterdam's nightlife cannot be defined by a single district or sound. It is as diverse as its people. From late-night comedy clubs and underground techno raves to open-air summer festivals, the city celebrates freedom in every form of entertainment. For visitors, each night feels like stepping into a new world. For locals, it is simply another expression of the Amsterdam way of life, vibrant, inclusive, and unforgettable. Amsterdam's weather is as unpredictable as its canals. Summers are mild, with clear skies and boats drifting lazily on the water. Winters are cool, sometimes icy, with cyclists braving the cold winds. Rain is frequent, but never a reason to stop life. The Dutch simply ride their bikes with raincoats and smiles. Transport bicycles. In Amsterdam, bicycles are more than transport, they are a way of life. With more bikes than people, the city is built for cycling. Dedicated lanes, bridges, and parking stations make it the bicycle capital of the world. Public transport is efficient, trams glide through the streets, ferries cross the waters, and the metro connects the city. Schiphol Airport is among Europe's busiest, linking Amsterdam to the world.
Though Amsterdam is the capital, the Dutch government resides in The Hague. Yet, Amsterdam represents the spirit of the Netherlands. Its politics are progressive, focusing on climate action, equality, and human rights. The Dutch military, modern and efficient, plays its part in NATO, but Amsterdam itself is more a city of peace, diplomacy, and dialogue than of war. Closing 34-0, 35-0. Narrator. Amsterdam is more than a city, it is a story written on water, painted on canvases, and lived by millions. From the fishermen of the Amstel to the artists of the Golden Age, from the pain of war to the pride of freedom, Amsterdam has endured, grown, and flourished. Today, it is a city of canals, bicycles, tulips, and dreams, a city of history and modernity, tradition and innovation. This is Amsterdam, timeless, free, and unforgettable.